down the aisle. Sing it first. So good. You make them want to say it again. Hey yo, they begging for a taste of it. Get a plate, grab a cup or something. My stop fronting. On the mission, dude, still hunting. So stay out my way, act like you want something. Yo, my girl's the grown woman who ain't trying to get her eagle on. She rather be in the bed getting her kegel on. Working the walls when the heat is on. Like Mary J or Tweet is on. I sing along. Fresh clothes and cribs. One more time. Give me the salad, pass knife to ribs. Come on, opponent.
You make me want to say it again.
Ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. From Minute Maid Park in Houston, opening day baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Houston Astros. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Almost ready to get underway. And on the hill, Framber Valdez. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Just off the inside edge. Packed house here at Minute Maid.
3-1.
That one finds the zone, and the count's full.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees.
Here's Cody Bellinger. There goes the runner. That one fouled off. 2-2. Got him swinging.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. That clips a corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count. But sometimes you just get fooled, and you got to tip your cap.
And there's a strike.
1-2.
It misses. It's a strikeout. 1 left for the Yankees, and now the Astros go to work for the first time. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Houston, and pitching in this game, Garrett Cole.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
And stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker.
The first baseman.
The line to kick the pitch. Out towards right center field. Judge getting an angle on it. Hauls it in for the out. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jeremy Pena.
You know, Boog, it's nice to see Garrett Cole on the mound today. He finally won a Cy Young Award in 2023, and for a while there, he seemed like the best pitcher in baseball without the award.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 outs.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
And Cole's Cy Young Award season wasn't a huge surprise either. He led the American League in innings pitched.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Astros are down quietly. We played an inning, no score. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. And that one almost hit him. And a curve is down and in.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one the other way. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 5th, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Jazz missed some time last season thanks to injuries, Boo. An oblique strain cost him a few weeks, and a battle with turf toe sidelined him for more than a month. What stinks is nobody wants to be on the field more than this guy.
2 up, 2 down.
Batting 7th, the catcher, number 28.
2 outs, base is empty. Austin Wells, the next to hit. 2 outs, base is empty. And a curve misses outside. Two outs. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Yanks held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here at Minute Maid Park. And now the DH, Jose Altuve. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Next offering upstairs. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Into center. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And that one upstairs.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
And he punches one right back up the middle. That's what he does. Great contact. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Isaac Paredes now. Next pitch is outside.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Runner on the goal. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
Righty delivers. That misses the zone. And a full count now.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Houston, digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez.
And now 1 and 2.
1 and 2, the count.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Now the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Top of the third, no score. Fouled off again, and it remains 3 and 2. Payoff pitch. Swing and a bouncer. Tosses to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Up the middle, jump throw. They get the out, and that'll do it. So they go quietly there. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Brendan Rodgers. And now 2-1.
2-1.
That's towards center. Bellinger drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out.
Batting in, the right fielder.
And next to hit for Houston, Chas McCormick. The 1-1. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Throws from his knees. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Oh, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
One gone, runner at first. So next up for Houston, Jake Myers. And a pitch.
Front 2.
Love how
2-2.
vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Kicks and fires. Got him looking. And he did not like the call.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
2 outs.
Oh. 3-1.
This one popped up. Drifts towards it. And that'll do it. So the Astros lead 1, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. Start of the 4th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Aaron Judge at the plate. That one finds the corner, and it's 1-2.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And the pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Paredes tossed the second. On to first, double play.
The 5-4-3 double play is a gem in baseball, and how can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look so easy? Great work by the infield.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. 2 down, nobody on. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Go ahead run on base. And up next for New York, Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. Line drive. Fair ball. Stanton around second, heads for third. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lipped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Walker drifts towards it. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. 2 left on. We're midway in the 4th. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And it's off the wall, but foul. Here comes a 3-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but in some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. 1 down, base is empty. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Wells drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 2 down, nobody on, as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Into center and a base hit.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. Stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now it's going to be Yainer Diaz. Fouls one off. 2-2. Two outs. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Cabrera makes the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. Still no score. Back here in Houston, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
Well.
Out, out, 3, you're out, out, out. Ball 4, take the base. Out, out. Ball 4, take the base. Out, you're out, out. That's ball 4. Ball 4, take the base. Out, 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 out. You're out, out, 3. Ball 4, take your base.
So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound. A chance at his first save of the year. Jason Dominguez getting ready to hit. And a pitch. The Yankees looking to rally. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Ball to strike. And there's a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
The Yankees trailing by 3 here at the top of the 9th. Oh, he hit him.
You hit him.
And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Back to the top of the lineup. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And now the lefty. Good eye right there.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Swing, and he breaks his back. That's out number 2. So last chance for the Yankees. And next for New York, Cody Bellinger. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
The Yanks down to their final strike. Down. And that'll do it.
I think people might be surprised to see how many pitchers have collected 200 saves in their careers. It's not a lot, but he's just joined that club. Keeps climbing that leaderboard, save after save.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.